Namaste and greetings. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Carmen Santosha from the website Healing the Planet from Within, and you're on my YouTube channel right now, Healing the Planet from Within. So please hit the subscribe button while you're watching this video. Thank you so much. In this video, I'm talking about emotion code. What is emotion code, and explaining emotion code and how it has helped my life and how it can help your life as well. Emotion code is an energy healing modality. Now, more than 20 years ago, I was practicing Chi Gong. And in medical Chi Gong or Chi Gong practices, the idea is that you're moving energy through your body, prana and chi energy. Because when energy gets stuck, it causes physical ailments, disease, illness, and even mental health problems. So the idea in Chi Gong is that you're moving the energy, it's flowing through your body so you don't get sick. And many people have healed their body using Chi Gong. In emotion code, we're looking at the body as energy. So our body is made of energy, our world is made of energy, your emotions are made of energy, your thoughts are made of energy. And when emotions get stuck in the physical body someplace, they, especially like the negative ones, say you got really angry one day, but you didn't have a chance to process your anger because you had to take the kids to school, go off to work, whatever. So we're not really taught how to process and release our emotions in today's society. So the emotions are just kind of stuck there. Now the stuck energy, especially over time, you can feel this resonant anger, this resonant energy of anger. Now each emotion has a particular energy vibration, a particular energy resonance. So anger will be vibrating in your energy body, yeah? So you can even have there's trapped emotions, like stuck emotions. You can even have emotional inheritance, which is inherited emotions, say from your great-great-grandfather. He was in the war. Now let's say he was in the German war or whatever war, and he experienced trauma. Now, trauma is an eclectic bunch of negative emotions. I mean, you can get shock, you can get trauma, you can get depression, sadness, all these types of things, a sort of cluster of emotions. And he wasn't able to process them because he had to work on survival at that stage. So instead, they're kind of stuck in his body, and you can inherit them. So you're kind of inheriting this feeling of shock and depression, anxiety, stress, all those types of things from war times. We've seen it in so many clients, and you can even pick up the book, The Emotion Code, and Dr. Bradley is actually talking about how this affects people in everyday life. So physical pain is often due to trapped emotions in the physical body. When we release the trapped emotion, you almost always see an immediate effect. It's absolutely amazing. It's like, oh, that feels better. Your neck is finally feeling better, or your shoulder can finally move again. It's so much fun. And also when you have these trauma bonding, like if you've ever been trauma bonded or you're stuck in narcissistic abusive relationships and you get out of one because it's not a whole lot of fun, then you find your next relationship the same or similar. It's that abusive cycle. It's because you have these trauma bonding emotions in your energy, in your physical body. And when you release them, you're no longer vibrating that energy out to the world, which kind of gives us resonance effects, which then attracts people to you. And in fact, it resets your whole personal template, and you can finally feel at ease. There's a lot of people who have been stuck in negative patterns, no matter what it is, negative thinking, negative feeling, or negative patterns in relationships. And when you shift these stuck emotions, and you can even go as far as into past lifetimes. That's my favorite thing to do because often a really deep issue has an origin in a past lifetime. So that is quite spectacular. That is not so much emotion code, but that's me stepping into more modern mysticism, shamanic work, where you can actually, like, I'm very psychic and intuitive and an empath, and I get this information downloaded when I'm doing sessions with people, because I've dived into past lives before. So it just feels like, hey, look into the past lifetime. I was like, whoa, okay. So we're looking at past lifetimes things. And I test this using muscle testing, you know, and it's just talking to the subconscious mind, and then other information flows through. So it's amazing, this kind of work. So you can have inherited energies also vibrating throughout your entire body, and when you release those, you're feeling a lot freer. For instance, another good example of this, if you've been stuck in a poverty mindset and you're feeling like you can't get abundance happening, you can't be successful, you're just kind of stuck in these patterns of poverty, right? Now, very likely you've had an ancestor who's been in war times. Perhaps they were starving, struggling for money or food and this type of thing. And their mindset, their energy vibration is kind of resonant, and it travels down. And so you're probably carrying some of that. So when you look into emotional inheritance, and sometimes emotional inheritance, I think the furthest back I've ever gone, I can't remember right at the top of my head right now, it's been like 35 years, but I'm sure we had one a bit further past that, like around 50 or something. Like for me personally, when I'm working with clients, I think Dr. Bradley has had it like 90 or something, you know, generations. It's just, it's amazing where, you know, how long you can carry these energies in your body, right? So the benefits of releasing trapped emotions, well, it releases pain. You've got pain in your shoulder or neck. When you release the trapped emotion in your shoulder or neck, it releases the pain almost always immediately, which is so much fun. Also, if you've ever been triggered by a particular event or something into anger or, you know, poor me, pitying helplessness, some people find they have an anger management problem and they keep getting triggered by this. When you're releasing the trapped emotions from the past, then that anger is no longer resonant in your energy fields. So you're no longer feel like you don't feel that anger in your body anymore. So it's no longer resonant. It doesn't trigger you anymore. And for anxiety, for instance, when you're releasing the shifting the emotions of anxiety and the issues around anxiety, you're no longer shrouded by that fog of the mind that comes with anxiety and depression, for that matter. The fog of the mind, I know it very well because anxiety is in my family and, you know, my family patterns. And I don't have anxiety in my life anymore. It just doesn't exist. And if any types of thoughts that come into my life that might be like I might be worried about something, it never leads to anxiety anymore, because I'm also very thought aware, but also I don't have the emotions that are going to trigger me into that, which is so much fun. So with emotion code, when you're releasing these emotions, you're no longer shrouded by this negativity that causes anxiety and depression. And you can even heal from a broken heart, and you can heal a broken heart by shifting the emotions that was created in that incident when you were brokenhearted. Yeah. Now, there's another thing as well. I won't go in detail with it in this video, but it's the heart wall. And the heart wall is accumulated emotions in front of your heart that is there to serve as a protection mechanism. But however, there are some detrimental effects to that. So in emotion code sessions, we look at removing things to release your physical pain, releasing emotions to release your physical pain, to clear your mind of anxiety, depression, and to reduce your heart wall. There's many different focuses and intentions, and you set the intention for each session when you're working with me. If you're really super curious about this, I have an introductory session that you can hop on board. You go over to my website, Healing the Planet from Within, and you can book in the booking calendar. It's very easy to do. Choose a time slot. If you're finding that there's not a time available, you might be in a different country, different time zone than me, which is probably likely because I'm in Australia. And then we'll, book according to your time. I can open up another time slot for you. So yeah, so that is emotion code, and how it's changed my life. I've had so much fun with it. My heart wall has been removed, and when my heart wall was removed, so much joy opened up. It was so much fun. My knee is no longer sore. My right knee was starting to get sore. No longer sore. I can crouch down, stand up, go for walks, whatever. Don't have the pain there anymore. And what was the other thing I was thinking that was really fun? Oh, I don't have an allergy to cats anymore. And today I tested this. I used to sneeze at one of my friend's cats all the time. I petted her, and then I might have touched my face, and I would sneeze and get watery eyes, and I'd have to wash my hands and wash my face. And today I put my face right up to her face and petted her, and I had zero reaction to it. I've had so much fun with all the different, niggly bits of your physical body and how you can adjust it just by shifting those emotions and the stuck energies around those issues. So that's emotion code, and that's how it's helping people around the world. I work on Zoom, and it is just so much fun watching the shifts in your energy field, in your life, and you really feel this uplifting feeling. So emotion code, guys. That's what emotion code is, and that's emotion code explained in just over 10 minutes. Namaste. Hey, thanks for watching. If you could just push down there's that subscribe button, that'd be super awesome. And then go over here and push that like button. That's great. Thanks, guys. Thank you.